Hi there, my name's Gretchen, founder of Balance to the Core. Today we're going to do a big ball Pilates workout. So I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's just get right to it. Go ahead, grab your ball, and let's get started. Discover how you can build deep core strength and flexibility with just 20 minutes a day in my free 5 days of Pilates. Link below in the description. So you're going to take your feet about sit bone distant apart and place that ball right in front of you, and it can rest right in front of your shins so it doesn't roll anywhere, and just kind of stand up tall here. Okay, so all I want you to do is start to roll down through the spine. We're going to roll down, and then you're going to eventually get to that ball with your hands, and I want you to sort of push into the ball as you pull your abdominals up into your spine. Arms are just attached to your back, and I want you to just push deeper into that ball and feel your abdominals more, okay? And then we roll it back up again. Roll it down. Exhale as you continue to roll down, and as you exhale, you're drawing your belly up deeper into your spine. Drop your head like the crown of your head is going towards the ball, and then inhale, we roll it back up. Exhale it down. Feel a deeper exhale. It's the last bit of your exhale as you push. Inhale to roll it up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's stay down. Now inhale, release the abdominals a little bit so you lose a little bit of compression on the ball. Exhale deeper. Inhale, release. Exhale deeper. And every time you exhale, you're engaging those abdominals deeper and deeper. You have a nice flexion of the spine. One more, hold that flexion, and then just kind of stick your booty out, start to bend your knees, push that ball out. So now you got a nice extension of the spine. Bend those knees so you can really lengthen, and then open your chest. Inhale here, exhale, pull halfway towards you, and then inhale as you press it out. Your knees are bent. Just allow the booty to press behind you, your chest to push in front of you. Exhale it in. Arms stay on your back. Really just feeling the connection of the arm-back connection, and then feel the movement in the spine. Stretching through that spine in all directions here. Using the power of your breath 2 more times. On your next exhale, pull that ball all the way into your shins and roll it on up through the spine. Go ahead, take a seat on the ball. Okay, and the ball should be about a 90-degree angle at the hip and the knee. All right, so gauging that, knowing if you have to blow your ball up a little bit more or deflate it a little, or maybe find a different size. All right, so now here we go. We're gonna just sort of round through the spine, push through the pelvis. All right, and just allow yourself to kind of tuck and reach your tailbone towards the wall in front of you, and you might have to adjust your feet, and then come right back up through the spine. Exhale, draw the belly back, and because the belly's drawing back, you can feel your pelvis push forward, your knees push forward, and then inhale, draw the belly in, lift the spine up. And as you exhale and push through, you're not compressing your spine, you're finding length, so keep the length out of the crown of your head. Rise it back up. Exhale, press. Inhale it up. Exhale, press. Inhale up. On the next one, hold it down there. And then we're going to walk forward a little bit so you can rest the back of your pelvis onto that ball. Feel your belly into the ball. Take your hands behind your head. You might have to walk your feet a little bit more further out. And place the weight of the head in the hands in the head. Really activate those back muscles. And you might have to adjust where you are on your ball as you start to move. But inhale, we're going to bring our body over that ball. And then exhale, pull it back up using those upper abs and maintaining that connection of the back of the pelvis on the ball. Inhale, draw your body over. Exhale it up. Notice what your elbows are doing. So as you go back and over, allow the elbows to widen a little bit. It will allow you to expand your chest a little bit more. And then on your exhale, as you use those upper abs, those elbows will naturally come forward a little bit, but they're not going to crank forward and yank on your head or neck. Inhale, just allow sort of a little bit of that mobility to happen. Give me two more, just really feeling that spine. Reach over, that ball should feel really good. One more time, allowing the space to open up through the front of the spine. And then we come up. Now, I want you to walk forward even more. You might come off your mat, that's fine. And I want you to lift your pelvis up and drop your head on the ball. So now we're in sort of like a table pose. Make sure your feet are about shoulder distance apart, pushing your feet and heels into the earth. As you push deeper into your heels, feel your seat lift. And we're trying to lift the hips up so they line up with the knees, line up with the shoulders as much as possible. All right, take your arms up towards the sky and just open those arms and feeling a nice expansion in the chest. Feel that reach come back up, straight up to the ceiling. Inhale, we reach it out, maybe lift the booty up a little bit more and bring it back to center. As we're doing this, you're feeling the knees and shins shoot forward as you lift the pelvis. Good. Your head is just rested on that ball, feeling that nice openness of the chest. Two more. Good. Now stay here and just reach those arms behind you and bring them back up. All right. Now from here, just allowing the pelvis to drop down over and then push it back up. Inhale, allow the pelvis to drop. Exhale, push it back up. Feeling the seat and hamstrings get a nice warm up. You can go ahead, take the hands right on the hips if you'd like. You can take them behind your head if you'd like. Sort of, this will allow you to have just a little bit more extension in the spine if you feel that. But really just find the position in the feet that feel good for you. You have three more. Almost feel like a little articulation, feel very controlled in that drop because you're extending that low back. Push it back up, hold right there, situate yourself again, and then just go ahead and drop your right hip about an inch, lift it back up. Left hip drops, bring it back up. And I'm just going to rest my head a little bit more, walk forward. Drop down, lift, lift. Feet just stay anchored nice and evenly. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more each side, please. Go ahead, reach your arms up. Now, we're going to drop the pelvis a little bit. Scoop your belly. Use your belly here to walk yourself up through the spine to come upright. And then go ahead, tuck the pelvis, walk out, find that bridge position once again. And again, pull the belly in, walk it back, come on up, and use the belly to walk it out and lift the pelvis up. Bring it back in. Use the belly. Good job. And then walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. Drop the pelvis down, bring the head forward a bit, walk your feet out, and allow your pelvis to just kind of sink in between your thighs. Okay, so nice little hip stretch here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to push with the legs and we're going to extend our body over the ball. Go ahead, reach. Hopefully you don't lose me in the camera there. Stretch it over the ball. Feel that nice opening of the front of your body. Take it back in and hinge at the hip. Yeah, and push and reach. Stretch over that ball and bring it back in and settle it. One more time. Reach and extend. Open up through the body. Engage the seat. And then bring it back in and drop the pelvis down. Awesome. All right, so from here, let's take the ball into our hands. Extend your legs. Okay, and we're just gonna reach our arms forward. Lift up tall through the spine and pull your thighs together, heels down. We're just gonna roll our body back, take it back, and then reach the ball up, and then dive your body over those thighs like you're hollowing out your chest and belly, and then roll it up through the spine. Inhale here. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, draw the ball up. Make sure you feel the arms connected to the back. And then exhale as you dive your body over those thighs. Inhale, bring it up, arms connected to the back. You feel that? Roll it back. Inhale it up. Exhale, dive it over. And inhale it up. And exhale it back. Inhale it up. Exhale as you dive. Good. Give me two more. Feeling the whole body work, yeah? When those arms are connected to the back, you can feel how much work that takes in your center as you lift the ball. One more time. Roll it up through the spine. Go ahead, roll it back, and we're going to roll it all the way down, reaching the ball back behind you. Tap the floor, take the arms up, engage the arms on the back, curl your spine and dive your body and let that ball roll on your legs, point the toes and stretch. And you can even take your hands here, stretch it a little bit deeper, and then roll it back. Grab that ball on either side again, take it back and reach, flex the feet. As we come up, put pressure into the ball using your back muscles with your hands and dive your body over, point the toes and stretch. Hollow out the front of your body. And we bring it back. Arm back connection here, yeah. Stretch. Arm up, put pressure into the ball. Find your back muscles to help you roll up. And stretch. And back. Good. And reach. Two more here. Good. Good. Now put that ball in between your ankles, okay? And we're going to roll or go back onto our back here and anchor the arms, the pelvis, the chest. And all I want you to do is stretch those legs out, bring it out, and then bring it back in. Inhale here. Exhale, reach, draw that belly in. Use your hip muscles to hold that ball and bring it back in. Exhale, press. And as the legs reach away, you got to give me more center action here. Yeah. And bend it in. Three more times. Anchor the triceps and the palms. Good. One more time. Now hold right here. Lower those legs with control as the ball goes down. Take your hand or your feet up onto that ball. Pull that ball into you. And now you have your feet resting sort of in the front end of the ball. Okay. Let's take some hip rolls here. So we're going to roll the pelvis towards us. We're going to lift it up and push up. Feel your pelvis lift and press forward a little bit. You're resting on your mid back, not on your neck, and then roll it down through the spine. And again, we roll the pelvis towards us. Use your abdominals to lift and then push into the feet to lift the seat straight up with your gaze and roll it down. All right, give me three more. And one more. Stay right here. Now you're going to stretch your legs out. As you stretch the legs out, the hips will lower. So you're like kind of like a plank here. And then go ahead, lift the hips and pull the ball back in. Again, we press out, hips will lower, pull back in, and stretch, and up, stretch, and up. 2 more times, really. Anchor the palms and the triceps. Gaze straight up to the ceiling. And then push those legs out. Keep it right there and drop the pelvis down. All right, go ahead, bring your heels together. All right, wrap and squeeze those thighs. And we're gonna come up and we're gonna lift the hips and squeeze the thighs together. Drop down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Let's go for 4. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. And go ahead, lift it up. And then articulate through the spine down. Bring that ball in and just kind of back and forth with your pelvis here. Good. All right. So now let's take the ball into our hands yet again. And we're going to lift up the head, neck, and shoulders. Okay. And take your leg sort of right here. And we're going to reach one leg long, the other leg in, and switch, 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 switch. For 4, 3, 2, hold it right here. Just rotate your waist a little bit and switch. Switch. Keep that chest lifting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Lift a little bit more. Stretch the arms and legs. Come on in. Grab it in your feet and reach. Bring it in. Reach. In. Reach. 1 more each. Hug it in, drop it down. Take your feet back onto the ball. Stretch your left leg out. Bring the right leg up. Now trying to keep this ball super still. Give me 5 circles of this leg each way. Try not to wobble the leg that's down. Really use your hamstring and seat and abs as stability. Circle the other way. Hold right there. Go ahead, put your heel in the ball. Try to lift your seat, really engage those muscles, and lower back down. Switch. Other leg. So you know those leg muscles you just used to lift your seat? Try here. Feel that, right? Really engage those muscles on that supporting leg as you circle. Triceps and palms anchored, belly anchored. Circle the other way. Good. Go ahead, lift that pelvis a little bit. Awesome. Drop those legs down. Feel the heels and the thighs to reach your arms back behind you. Now we're going to keep our legs there as we curl ourselves up. All right, so just kind of get yourself settled on that ball. We roll up and stretch and bring it back down, reach back behind you. Again, we curl and lift and bring it back down and reached. And up and back. 2 more. Up and back. Last one. Up. And then take the ball in between your ankles. Let's go down. Bring the leg in. Stretch the legs up. All right, so now we got to make sure we hold it in our ankles. Interlace the hands behind you. Lift the chest. Stretch those legs long as they lower. And lift. Reach. And lift. Okay, 3 more. 3, 2, And one. Lower the legs down. Make sure they're in between your ankles. Lift yourself up and go ahead and stay right here for your spine stretch. Flexing the feet, lift up tall, and we're just going to curl our body over. Lift your body up and over and pull it back up nice and tall. Again, flex it over on your exhale, hollow out the front of your body, anchor the hips, and bring it back up. And exhale, dive. Inhale it up. 2 more times. Little pressure on that ball so you can feel the belly deeper. Yeah. One more time. And up. Go ahead, grab that ball. Hold the ball with your palms. Feel that arm back connection. And all we're going to do is we're going to anchor the heels and the hips. Lift your body taller. And as you put a little pressure into that ball, feel your arm back connection. Feel how that arm back connection can help you lift taller. Lightly press the ball into your head, just gently, so you can feel your body get longer and push the crown of your head into that ball using the length of your spine. Go ahead, press the ball up and let it settle on your head again. Feel deeper, push the hips deeper, the heels deeper into the earth to get more length in your body. Use your seat muscles, engage them, push up, press, and up. Now lower the ball and go ahead, lift it back up, get more length in your spine. Good. And lift. One more time. And lift, lift, lift. Now give me a twist. Try not to lean back like I just did. And twist. Maybe place the ball on the head. Feel yourself lift into that ball. Twist. One more each side. Get longer, anchor deeper. Push up, lower the ball down. Get a little bit wider. Cross over. This hand goes behind you and we just stretch over and come up and stretch over and up. One more time. Good, other way. Might have to go a little bit wider than you're normally going. And down for 3. And 2. And 1. Gorgeous. And come to center. All right, let's spin this around. Okay. And all you're going to do is you're going to rest your pelvis on the ball and let your body kind of rest over. I have weight on my knees and my feet, and I can just really let my upper body go. Place your hands onto either sides in front of the ball. Rest the front of your pelvis against the ball. Feel length in your spine. Push long through your tailbone as you press open your chest. And as you press open your chest, feel the front of your spine just open. Again, you're kind of pressing your hips into the ball and feeling length in your tailbone. And then drop it down and take the shape of that ball. Inhale, we come up. Lengthen it. And exhale. And your neck is part of your spine, so don't be afraid to get a little bit of extension there too. Feel your seat muscles engage a bit. Help support the pelvis on the ball. Excellent. Good. Okay, so now we're just going to kind of come up onto our toes a little bit. All right, so you might have to come forward a bit. And so have it so you have some leverage here. Because what you're going to do is I'm going to get my kind of heels together and I'm going to push and stretch my legs long and then go into an extension here. Okay, and then we sort of let yourself kind of bend and rest over the ball. All right, again, you push out, extend like a dart and allow the chest to open and press forward, and then just let it bend and rest it back in. Now, if you want to, you can go out, and then we have to like kind of find a little balance here as we shoot the arms forward as well. Woo. Yeah, and then bring it back in. Sometimes the mat can get into the way a little bit here. All right, so again, we push out and open the chest and bring it in. And one more time. Press it out, open the chest, and bring it in. Good. All right. So now walk out a little bit more. So now more of the weight is on your hands as you're resting on your toes. So now we want to be able to lift the feet. So pelvis is more in the center of the ball. I want you to bend your knees so the knees go out like a frog, and you're going to connect your heels. Now, really feel the arm back connection support you. Draw your ribs in so you don't extend through the low back. As you squeeze your heels, feel the connection in your seat. Push through the tail. And you're going to squeeze those heels, and we're going to lift and lift. And you can allow the thighs to kind of rest over the ball and lift. Rest and lift. Good. Let's go for 5 now. And 5, 4. Sculpting that booty, right? 3 and 2 and 1. And then just little beats up. 3, 4. Hold right there. Stretch those legs long and try to lift up. And we're going to bend at the elbow and stretch your feet up to the ceiling and push back up. And again, lengthen those legs from your center. Reach the toes up to the ceiling using your hip power. Feel the extension of your back. Push through the chest. And we can even kind of feel a little push-up power, right? Good. And then just rest it back down. All right, I'm going to need to go forward a little bit more. Just kind of rest your body over that ball. We're going to take more kind of steps back because now we want like our shins on the ball, our thighs and shins, okay? So you're going to need some space behind you or some space in front of you in the mat. And we're going to walk forward until your thighs or shins are resting on the ball. I'm going to be more on my knees here just for camera purposes. But you gauge how you want to work your push-up here. All right, now really find yourself like a plank of wood. Push long through your tail. Draw your belly in. Feel your chest pressing forward a little bit. And that arm back connection. We're going to bend the elbows back and push up. All right, inhale down. Exhale, push up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, you feel good? Hopefully you feel powerful in the rest of your body. Let's go 3. And 1 more. Good. Let's rest it back. Get a little breather here. You might have to go even further back. Now we're going to do some pull-ins with the feet. Hi, I'm still here. All right, so now we're going to walk forward, and you might want to go more towards your ankles, where the ball's on your ankles more. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to scoop the belly, draw the ribs in. As you bend the knees into you, let the head drop, and then push it back out. Yeah? Scoop, pull. Really make the abdominals do the pull in of that ball. It drags the ball in, and you're just keeping the arm connection on the back to support those wrists. Good. Pull those ribs up. You got 3 more. Good. Now keep it here for a little child's pose. Stretch it. Yeah, you can kind of go back a little. Just hug those thighs into your stomach. And feel the stretch. Good job. I just popped up on my ball. All right, so now let's get some side work in. Okay, so we're here. I want the knees to be right underneath your hips. All right, and allow the ball to just kind of settle to your side here. Push your palm into the ball and find your back muscle and release. So you're just kind of feeling that lat right there. One more time. Push, hold that push. Bring the opposite arm up and just side bend over. And then keep the pelvis over the knees. Yeah, as you stretch over and then pull it up using your center and dive. Hips and thighs don't move. You're just feeling the mobility in the spine. Press over for 3. And up. And 2. Arm back connection. You're not doing anything funky in the wrists. Wrists stay long so you can really feel that attachment. Push the ball into your thigh. Now it's touching your thigh. So you can take your body over and then rest your hands onto either side of the ball here, and then really square off your hips. We're going to lift our leg up so that it becomes in line with our hip. Take this hand behind your head and push your head in your hands in your head so you feel your back muscles. Lift that leg up. We drop it down and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg up there on 1. Keep it hip height, maybe a little higher as we take the leg forward and we pull it back without rolling that ball. Forward and back. For 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Come to center. Hold it right there. Mini circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the other way. Push your head in those hands. Find your back muscles. And release and bring it down. Good. Pop up. Other side, my friends. Press it to find your back muscles. Yeah. And push. Find the back. Push. So you got to have control of your wrist. You're not breaking at the wrist. You need that energy through the elbow, out the shoulder, connecting to your back. Everything's intentional. Everything has a purpose. All right. Lift up and we side bend. And if you can keep that lower half stable, you're going to use those muscles. The seat, the thigh, the hamstring, and then you'll get a deeper mobility in your spine. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Pull that ball into your thigh. Take your body over. Rest your hands so you can really balance here and feel your side bend. All right. You should feel nice and good and like you can hang out here for a while. Lift that leg up. We tap down and we lift. And this hand goes behind the head as you push the head in the hands. Lift. Make sure your hips are stacked. You don't want to roll that front hip forward. Yeah. 3 more. And 3, 2. Hold that leg up there on 1. Really push your head in your hands, your hand in your head. Yeah. And forward and back without letting yourself wobble on that ball. I don't want to see that ball rolling too much forward and back. Keep it in your hip power, your upper body. This leg, this hip holds you stable, right? Good practice. So when we take the ball away, you're super stable when you do this in your mat work. Okay, now keep that leg up, maybe get it a little bit higher and circle it. Get that lift and back in the circle, lift and back. And then circle the other way. Good. And then we release it and come on up. Gorgeous. All right, let's take a little breather here. You guys did wonderful. And let's take your body over. And then the body to really just take the shape of the ball. Feel the release in your low back. Just let it go. Couple more deep breaths. Let your head go. Let the weight of your head release down. Let the pelvis, the weight of that and your knees release down. To really just open up that spine and let it go. Nice deep breaths. Bring it on back. Good job. Hey, how do you feel? I hope you had a good class today. You feel the whole body working. I enjoyed this. I always love using the big ball every now and then. You can't cheat, right? There's no cheating in the big ball, which is awesome. So give me a comment if you liked this workout. And if you want my free 5-day beginner series, check out the link below. Would love to have you. All right. Thanks so much for being here. And I look forward to seeing you next time on the mat. Take care.